In this video, we're going to be going over monetization, which is basically how to make money online with your website. Well, first off, monthly advertisements is a great way to make money off your site. And this could be that you have a website, you're an authority on that website, that particular content that you blog about, or that you've got a lot of people coming to your site. You might sell monthly advertisements to a well-known company or a national company, or maybe just a local company if it's a locally focused website. Also, pay-per-click advertising, and this is probably the easiest way to get into making money on your website, and the most common example of this is Google AdSense. That's where Google provides ads on your website, and you just put one code into your website in a particular area, and it starts displaying ads. And when people click on it, then the advertiser has to pay for every time they click on it, and then you get a percentage of that, or a piece of that Google shares with you. And it's a really simple, easy way to get started with advertising and making money on your website. Also, digital downloads is a great option if you have something that is valuable to the user, or maybe you create something. This could be anything ranging from software, plugins, stuff like that, or maybe a CD or audio files that you've created, whether it be music or something that's valuable to the end user, or maybe just documents, how-tos, tutorials, or any kind of really good content that you can sell as a digital download. You can actually sell that on your website and make considerably good money at it if you have a good market and a good product. Also, affiliate promotions is a well-known way to make money on websites, and this can range from things like Amazon, where you basically have products on your website that you have an affiliate link to, or many different websites and online services and different things like that offer affiliate promotions as well through their affiliate programs. Another way to make money is to offer a paid membership, and this can be if you have lots of people coming to your site, you've got good content or something that people like, and then what you can do is say, well, I'll tell you what, if you want to have more content, more whatever the service you're providing to the people coming to your site, there's a paid membership section that has even more stuff, or you have access to all of my files, or all of whatever it is. And so that's a great way to get people to either pay monthly or pay annually, or just to kind of get people on board with paying to have access to your site. Another way, and this may sound crazy, but actually donations. And this is a good way to do this is curate content. So let's say that you find all kinds of different free resources on the web, or you either create content or you find content on the web and kind of compile it all in one place, 58 different free resources online, whether it be graphics or photos or some other product. And basically you curate all these different content resources, and then what you can have is a donate button on your website where people can donate to your site and to keep it going and different things like that. It actually is successful if you provide a good service and make it easy for people looking for those type things to find the information they're looking for. You can do that. And the biggest example of this is obviously Wikipedia, where basically they put up free content information on the web, and then they'll have people who donate back to keep the site going and different things like that. But you can do this on a much smaller scale, and a lot of people will do this and they'll have a little button that says buy me a cup of coffee, or something like that. And so that's a really good way to do that, and it's actually a lot easier, and actually you probably would get more feedback than you actually think you might if you again provide something that's valuable to people. All right, here's some more ways, and that's sell your services. If you have a business, that's obviously one way to do it, or if you do digital services such as web design or graphics design or audio production or many different kinds of things, then you can sell your services online. Maybe it's consulting or coaching and different things like that. That's something else that you can sell on your website. And another thing that a lot of people are really making a lot of money with now is email marketing. And what you can do is have different resources on your site and say, hey, look, to get my free ebook or this direct digital download, sign up for my email marketing list, basically. Now, you don't necessarily put it in those terms, but that's what you're saying. And they fill out the email, they get on your email list, and then you can kind of market those people. And again, that gives you another way to directly market products, advertisements, different things like that. So now you can go to an advertiser and say, well, I get 1,000, I have 1,000 people on my email list, and I get 10,000 people on my website. And between the two, we're going to do, monthly blast where 1,000 people are going to see your ad in my email blast plus 10,000 people on the website. So you can kind of combine that together for an advertisement package for a potential advertiser. Another thing is site sponsors, and this is really good if you are running a local blog or a nonprofit blog or something that's social activities or different things like that. You can actually go out and get site sponsors. So let's say you're running a local soccer club blog or website, and then you can go out and get sponsors for that website. So this works similar to selling ad space, except that it's geared towards those sponsors, and it's a little bit different, and you can actually probably get people to get on board with it a little bit easier, and actually it can be very lucrative. But at the same time, you have to kind of walk that balance. If they're sponsoring your site, are you classifying yourself in kind of the category of being a nonprofit, or are you doing this for profit? So you have to kind of weigh out the differences on that, but that can actually be a really good source of revenue to keep your blog or your website up and going. Another way is to create a job board, and this is, again, for websites that have lots of traffic, and especially local traffic, or let's say a specific field. If your website, you're providing all kinds of content like about web design or graphics design, or let's say you're a vet and you provide all kinds of information or resources for that. Well, someone may want to post a job for an open veterinarian, and so you can be very specific, or you can be local. And so those are kind of two good ways to do it. Or in a grand scale, monster.com, places like that obviously have kind of the market on that. But even on a local scale or a specific niche focus, you can actually create a very good market there. And you can either sell advertisements for different people to put their job posting on there, or maybe that's a part of your membership site, or there's a lot of different ways to kind of incorporate that in your paid offering. Let's go over the last couple things here, and the number one here is write tutorials. And this is actually a great way to do it, because you can write tutorials and you can put do a YouTube video on it, get advertisement revenue on stuff like that, getting AdSense revenue on your website, where people come to your site looking for this, and people are looking online all the time for how-tos on how to do things. And so if you have a skill or something you're good at, online or offline, create a tutorial about it. Create a online way to share that information, and then you can monetize that. Another way is to publish a book. Well, again, if you have a really good knack for explaining how to do something, or maybe this is an entertainment, like novels, or maybe you draw funny cartoons or different things like that, publish a book, publish an ebook, sell it on your website, sell it on Amazon.com, different things like that. Promote it through your website. There's a lot of different ways to push things online now that weren't available 20 years ago. Another thing you can do is offer live training and workshops, kind of going back into that. Just dig into what your skills are and ways that you can help people, and more likely than not, you can offer some way to monetize that. And so live training, workshops, those are a really great way to do that. And then lastly here is sell your website. If you've got tons and tons and tons of traffic on your site, and let's say you're already making some revenue off your site, and you've got advertisement revenue coming in, but you've really got a great website that is really ranking high in search engines and different things like that. If you have lots of traffic, a dedicated audience, big email list, that's actually valuable. And you might be able to look out to other people in your same market and say, hey, look, is this something you would be interested in? And you might be able to sell it. And you can really kind of name your price on this. And we've seen that a lot with tech startups and different things in recent times. But it really can happen. And even businesses and organizations and stuff like that, if you have something geared around that, you might develop a content for this and get sponsorships and kind of do it as almost like as a nonprofit getting started, but then build up your viewership and then turn around and turnkey sell that to an organization or someone, so they can basically are buying your usership or readership rather. And so that's another good way to do that. So there you go. That's quite a few different ways to make money online, and there's even more creative ways to make money online. So definitely get out there and build your website, get everything online, do something creative, and you will not regret it. It's a great passive income, or if you really push it, you might can actually just turn it into an income that can replace your day job or a salaried income.